Hi friends, welcome to Kraku's video series. A lot of students who join Kraku say that, ma'am, there are so many things on the portal. I don't know where to start, where to begin. What should I be doing? What should be my top priority? So I'm here today to answer all your questions, how you should use Kraku's portal, what should be the top priority, in what order you should do things, everything I will answer today. So let's get started. So first things first, whenever you log into your batch, this page is for Lakshya batch, but it is true for almost every batch as such. You will see like a list of links on your left. If you're seeing on a desktop view, it is slightly different, but you start with a list of links as well as a hello for the day, a quote to motivate you. But the main or the most important part is your daily schedule. So if you come down over here, you get to the daily schedule. The first priority of the day or the most important thing that you need to do every single day is the daily task. So just below the schedule, you will see the daily task. So on 18th, that is Tuesday, you have CAT 2025 Quant overview. On 17th, you have the overall overview. On say 24th, you have averages with average test. So your first priority should always be doing these concept videos and taking the concept test. But how do you even see the video? What should be the method or way of seeing the video? So let's go and see the averages video. See, I don't want you to passively watch me solve questions. So what I want you to do is pause the video and solve the questions that come up on the screen by yourself. In fact, below the video, we have given a list of questions. These are the questions that are there as part of the video. So instead of seeing me solve, what I want you to do is pause the video, take a look at the question. Try to solve this question yourself. You can actually check, you can say that, okay, it's option A, you can press check and verify whether you were able to solve it yourself. In case you're not able to solve it, don't sweat it. You can see me solve the question. But what happens is that this process of trying, failing, learning and becoming stronger is super important for doing well in CAT. So this is what I want you to do whenever a batch task is given. Do the batch task, that is your first priority. Do not passively watch the video. See the video, attempt the questions, see whether you're on the right track. Now immediately after the concept video is done, I want you to take the concept test. Never forget the concept test because it is extremely important in getting the concept down. If you immediately see the concept and take the concept test, the concept gets locked into your mind. So always after any concept video, make sure that you take the accompanying concept test. Now suppose you have some notes, something that you want to remember later on. Please make sure that you write down the notes. Just below the video, there are notes that you can write down and later you can have an entire list of notes that you can go through later on when you want to revise the topic. Suppose you have a doubt. So what should you do? So for example, if you don't know how did ma'am solve this particular question or how did this formula come? So always go to the doubts section in that case. In the doubt section, our subject matter experts are there to help you with every single doubt. So for example, Ashutosh felt that, okay, at 36 minutes, how was it deduced that there are n elements in each cell? So then we will come and help you with each and every doubt that you could possibly have for the pre-recorded videos. So this is basically what we want you to do. Make sure every single day you see the videos, you take the concept test. This is your first priority. Now suppose you have done your daily tasks, the tasks are over. So what is the second priority that you should do? So you will go to the live sessions page. You will see that, okay, today's particular session is on circle properties. Suppose you miss a session. So what should you do? So below the title, you see a gray button called live sessions. If you click on it, you will go to the list of all live sessions that are there. So you can see even the previous live sessions, any live session that is completed, you can also see that. Now, in such cases, you see that, okay, I have one particular schedule for daily tasks. I have another schedule for live sessions. Which one should I follow? There is like a conflict there. See, the idea of your daily tasks is that you are going to complete the entire syllabus in detail. These concept videos cover every single concept in detail from the very easy questions to very difficult questions. The live classes schedule is there for daily practice. So we start with the very easy questions and then we slowly build it up to the difficult questions. So the order of solving questions is that we start with the very basic questions from all topics. So it's a rolling 2-month schedule where the first 2 months we are going to solve very simple, very easy questions from all topics. Then the next 2 months we are going to solve easy to moderate questions from all topics. The next 2 months, moderate questions and so on. So a lot of students say, ma'am, my daily batch is following a different schedule. The daily live classes are on a different schedule. So what should I do? Which should I follow? So what I say is that The purpose of each of them is different. The purpose of the daily batch schedule is to go through the entire syllabus and to go through it in detail. If you take a look at the concept videos, you will see that the concept video is an in-detail video where there are questions from easy to easy moderate to difficult and very difficult questions also. On the other hand, the purpose of the live classes is slightly different. Live classes are there to get you used to solving questions on a daily basis. The live classes are oriented towards practice. Initially, for the first 2 months, we'll be focusing on very easy questions. So when you start in say January to March, you will find that we are solving very easy questions and we are solving from the entire syllabus. So in 2-month period, we'll cover the entire syllabus, but we'll only cover the easy questions. Then from March till May, we'll cover the easy moderate questions. From May onwards, we'll do the moderate to CAT level questions as such. Then by September, we'll be solving the very difficult questions. So while the live classes schedule is a rolling schedule, the daily batch schedule is a linear one. So while they might not add up or match exactly, they will cover the same topic again and again. So initially you might say that, okay, my live classes schedule is slightly ahead or slightly behind my batch schedule. But don't worry, because the live classes schedule is a 2-month schedule and it's a rolling schedule, which means that the same concept is going to be done over and over again till you get practice from easy to easy moderate to moderate difficult and CAT level questions and above CAT level questions. So you will have a range of practice along with in-depth concept coverage. That is the idea behind these two schedules. These two serve slightly different purposes. One is oriented towards knowledge, the other is towards daily practice. So these two are your first priority and second priority when it comes to your Crackoos portal. Now what is the third priority? So suppose that you have already done this. The CAT batch will take you 1 hour. You have attended the live classes, that is 1 more hour. Suppose if you have only 2 hours, this should be basically what you should be doing on a weekday. On a weekend, I want you to then solve daily targets. I want you to use the study room. I want you to practice, and once the mocks go live, I want you to take mocks. This should be your schedule if you have only 2 hours to give every single day. But suppose you have more than 2 hours. If you are somebody who has 4 hours to give, so what should you do? You've already done your batch tasks, you've already done your daily live classes. What more can you do? So we offer extensive preparation material. So if you have 4 hours a day also, we'll make sure that you can work hard all 4 hours of the day. So what should be your third priority? Your third priority should be daily targets. So the CAT daily target questions are difficult questions. They are not easy, moderate. They are exactly representative of what you get in CAT Quant, CAT LRDI and CAT VRC. These are not easy questions, but these are the right practice question if you want to mimic actual CAT level questions. So these are additional practice questions that you should do as your third priority. If you have more than 2 hours a day, this should be the third thing that you do. Now we have one test in LR, one test in VARC, one test in Quant. So what is the point of all of this? Why exactly do we solve these questions every single day? Firstly, remember that CAT is an exam which is based on practice. The more practice you have, the better you're going to do. CAT daily target is all about forming a habit of solving questions. So if you have a daily habit of solving questions, CAT level questions, that would be the single biggest thing that could actually determine how high you go, how far you go. And if you look at even the daily target page, we actually note down the streaks that you have. What is the highest streak you have? What is the current streak you have? So the point of the daily target is that we want you to solve questions on a consistent basis, on a daily basis, so that you have the habit of solving questions. This habit will take you far. So this is what daily target is, and this is the third highest or the third most important priority. Now suppose you have also done the daily target, you still have more time on your hands. What should you do? Then go to the study room. So the study room has 3 parts based on the 3 sections. You can practice from any of these sections as such. So the idea behind the study room is that suppose you have identified, ma'am, I don't understand inequalities, or ma'am, I don't understand time, speed, distance. Then you should go to the study room and you should do targeted practice. So for targeted practice, you need specific topic tests. So that is the point of the study room. You, for example, if I go to the CAT Quant Aptitude practice test, I will then go to say time and work. I will go down to time, distance and work, and I'll say, okay, let me see how many questions I can do from it. Then I will start taking the topic test from time, distance and work. The point is that I will then try to solve as many questions from the topic which is either my weakness or strength, so that I can get better in a particular topic. When you want targeted practice, then you should come to the study room. The study room has thousands of questions and you will never run out of practice if you go to study room. So if you have additional time on your hands and you don't know what you should be doing, then after the daily batch, after the daily live classes, after your daily target, you come to the study room. Now, after that, what should be the next thing that you do? See, remember, all of this is geared towards your weekday. Over the weekend, what I want you to do is I want you to take the mocks and sectionals. So the mocks are, there are 3 types of mocks that you will have in Krakow. One is the Dashcats, which are our flagship mocks. They run according to schedule. So they will have their own schedule on which they will get started. Then we have the Head Start mocks. These are the preloaded mocks. You already have access to them. You can start with them. Before the Dashcat mocks start, you can start attempting them. You also have access to previous year's papers in mock format. You have also access to free mocks. You have access to free sectional tests. In addition to that, we also give 15 sectional tests for each of the 3 sections. So what should be the order in which you should attempt the mocks or sectionals? See, the mocks are there for regular testing. If you do not take mocks, a lot of students make the mistake of not taking mocks regularly, and some of them do not take any mock till September. This is the most common mistake many of my students make. The mistake over here is that unless you have taken a mock, you will not even realize that there is something lacking or there is an area of weakness that you have to improve in. So unless you have taken a mock, it is very difficult for us to help you identify the areas of weakness or even correct the areas of weakness. So I always say that begin your CAT preparation with a mock. In such cases, I always say that start with the previous year's papers as the first mock that you will take. So you have access to all previous year's papers in mock format. Start with CAT 2024, for example. Take CAT 2024 as a test, see how much you score. Then you'll get an idea of, okay, this is the format, this is the particular paper, these are the 3 sections. I'm not doing so well in quant, but I'm okay in LRDI and say VA. This is supposed your takeaway from the first mock. Now, at least your preparation will have some direction. You will realize that this is my weak section. I have to put more time and effort in this section. These 2 are my strengths. I need to do really well in these 2 sections to get a good overall score. So then taking a mock gives direction to your entire preparation. A lot of students make the mistake of not taking mocks. They are afraid of mocks. Don't be afraid of mocks. Always begin your preparation by taking a mock. You can start with either the Head Start mocks or the free mocks or the previous year's papers. When it comes to Dashcats, I always suggest that follow the schedule. We have prepared the schedule based on what we believe is the right way of taking mocks. There are 20 Dashcat mocks this year. Make sure you take all 20 of them, and you will be able to do that if you stick to the schedule. If you do not take it within the given examination window also, you can still take the mock later on also. But I would still say that if you're not able to take a mock during the given window, that is fine. You can still access the mock later on. You can still take it later on. But if you follow the schedule, you will be consistent in your CAT preparation. Just for that, I always strongly recommend that follow the schedule when it comes to your mock preparation. So these are all the learning resources that are there on our portal. The first learning resource, first priority is your batch and batch tasks. The second priority is the live class. Third priority is the daily target. Fourth priority is study room. When it comes to testing, Dashcat should always be first priority. They should be taken on the weekend that they go live. Now this is the course. At the bottom of the page, we also give you the course outline. So you can see that, okay, on this day, this will be covered. On this day, this will be covered. And you have access to all of these videos also. So you can, for example, over here also, if you want to see a particular video on, say, circles. So you can always go to quantitative aptitude. You can go to geometry. In this, you will see the access to all the concepts. You can see the concept videos, you can see the completion rate, you can see how many question videos you have seen, how many concept tests you have seen. So you can go and see a particular video whenever you want. So there are 2 ways of accessing the content on the portal. So you can access concept wise. You can say that I want to see all the geometry videos. You can see the entire geometry module and take all the geometry tests. Or you can go day wise, which is the schedule wise. The whole point of the schedule is to break down the task into easy to manage things so that you don't have to think that, okay, what should I do today or what should I do tomorrow? But you have the option of either going concept wise or going the day wise schedule. Now let's go back to the other part, which is after learning. The second thing that you have to remember is that suppose you have any doubt, how do I get my doubts across? How do I get my doubts answered? So the fun way I had mentioned already, which is the doubts below the concept videos. Not just below the concept videos, you also have the ability to ask doubts below every single question. Every question from concept test questions, study room questions, mocks and sectional questions, daily target questions, every type of question below the question you can ask a doubt about it. Our subject matter experts will be there to answer doubts. In addition to that, you can also ask a question on the interact bar of your batch schedule. So over here you can ask, okay, what should I do? How should I learn? Which things should I follow? So whenever you have any doubt about CAT preparation, about any part of CAT preparation, feel free to ask your questions here. Now we also have an achievements bar. Right now I have it empty, but whenever you take any kind of mock test, any kind of topic test, any kind of sectional, you can see the achievement badges unlocked over there. So if you feel that, okay, I need some kind of validation for all the efforts that I am putting in, do check out the achievements bar. It will show you that you have been putting in effort consistently. Then we get to the final tab, which is the leaderboard. The leaderboard tells you how students have been performing in the different mocks. So for example, in Krakow CAT free mock test, you say, so for example, in the first free mock test, these are the top rankers. So all of these will help you not just learn, get your doubts resolved, get achievements, as well as get recognition for your efforts. So these are all the resources. These are how you should be using a portal. Now there is one more thing that I want you to do. In addition to the daily batch tasks, daily targets, live classes, there is one more habit, which is a daily habit which I encourage, which is reading articles every single day. In VARC, nothing will change your trajectory as much as the daily articles would do. So we have added daily articles by ourselves. So if you just go slightly up below, like the 3 sections, you have a tab which is the CAT daily articles. So in CAT daily articles, we keep posting all the interesting articles that we come across. And there are a whole range of articles that you can go through. So you can go through so many articles that we found interesting, which we felt would be good sources of reading comprehension passages. So if you have the daily habit of reading, it would be very, very good, very beneficial for cracking the VARC section. So the last thing that I'll actually cover is the daily schedule PDF. The button for the daily schedule PDF is just below the daily article. I always recommend that students print this out, take the printout and put it in your work area. Keep it in front of you in hard copy terms so that it is always in front of you that I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. If you see your progress, you're more likely to stick with your preparation. If you can't see it, you're less likely to follow through. So always remember, print out your schedule, put it in front of you. It should be there in your front of your eyes every single day. So this is all the resources that are there. This is how I want you to prepare. This is how I want you to use Krakow. Remember that CAT is an exam of practice, learning, understanding, and practice will get you to 100 percentile. If you just learn but don't practice, you will get to only 80 percentile or lower. So practice, 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 practice through live classes, practice through daily target, practice through study room, test through sectionals and mocks, test through Head Start mocks, DashCat mocks. All of these resources are there to make sure that you practice solving questions, that you test yourself every step of the way. We'll be there with you every step of the way. So if you have any doubt, we are always there to answer. If you have any questions about the course, if you feel that, okay, how do I actually subscribe to the course? How do I join the course? Drop us an email at support@krakow.in, or you can call us on the number mentioned on the screen. We'll be there to resolve all your queries and help you access our awesome content. So thank you guys for joining us, and I hope that together we can crack CAT this year.